So often we ask for help, we pray for help, and then when the help shows up, we push it away. The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. There are times in life where we just need help. We need other people, we need other resources, we need other opinions about things that are happening in our life. So many of us pray for that help. We ask the universe, we ask God, we ask people to show up in our life that will help us. And then there's those times where they show up and it wasn't how we thought it was going to show up. It doesn't look like how we thought it was going to look. And we can push it away and we can resist it. And then in the same sentence, we can complain again to friends and family and God and whoever we talk to. I don't have help. Nobody is here to help me. We have to let go of this control. We have to. So many of us are actively resisting the help that we specifically asked for, that we specifically called in, that we specifically want, and the help that we actually need. So many people are actively pushing it away and pushing people away and pushing resources away. I moved 6 months ago, and I'm still trying to finish up the last little bit of organization that I have. I've talked about this before. I'm actually downsizing into a house that's smaller square foot. The footprint is smaller. Everything that I have simply doesn't fit. I mean, it can fit, but it's not organized and accessible. I still had this one room that has a lot of storage tubs. It has all of the extra stuff that really doesn't have a home and hasn't found a place to land. I've shoved it all in there. Occasionally, I will spend a couple hours going through things. And usually that happens when I'm looking for something specific and I haven't found it in the rest of my house. I know it's in there. I know it's stored away in a box or a tub. Now I have all of these open containers that are half opened, half dug through. They're disrupted. They're not packed well and secure. Like they can't be moved again. They have to be repacked now at this point. And I just haven't found the strength and the energy to really just take everything out of the room, set it up in a proper way where I can actually access and use it. I had my sister offer to come over the weekend. It was a holiday weekend. And while I didn't want to spend a holiday weekend rearranging the room, working hard to go through things, purge things, pull out things that need to be donated, that's not what I wanted to do on a holiday weekend. She doesn't live close. She lives hours away. And here I was forced to face this uncomfortable truth. I have to accept the help. I have to accept the help when it comes, in whatever form it comes, and whenever it comes. And it's not uncommon for us to want people to help us in our life. And then when they show up, so many of us are like, well, I don't want to do it that day. I just want to hang out by the pool. And it was a great reminder for me that I have to open myself up and actively receive in however it shows up. This is a common topic of discussion in my friend group. And how many of us sometimes can get in this mode where we don't have help and we feel frustrated, we feel overwhelmed, we feel discouraged by always having something show up that needs immediate attention. And we offer to help each other. And so many of us are like, no, that's okay. I got it. No, that's all right. I'll take care of that later. How many of you are actively pushing away the help that you prayed for? How many of you are actually pushing away the love that you want? No, I didn't want to spend a holiday weekend when I had other plans cleaning out the room. That wasn't what I wanted. But sometimes what I want and what I need are very different things. And I have to see the difference. I have to look at what is really best for me. We get caught in this trap and we have an expectation of what help is supposed to look like. And we only want it from our narrow own perspective. That is not how life works. This universe is an abundant universe, meaning there are resources available to us. And they're most likely not going to show up in the way that we expect them to show up. And we have to figure it out. We have to learn how to open ourselves up and receive. So many of us are like, oh, I only want it to show up, from 5 to 7 at night. And I want it to show up on Tuesdays. And I only want it to show up when I'm in the mood. And I only want it to show up when, I don't know, maybe 6 months from now. And in the very next breath, I hear people saying, I feel so alone. I feel overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I need help. Where are you actively pushing away the help that you prayed for? And I think this is pretty common for a lot of us, that for some reason, we have this belief that we have to struggle, that we have to do it all alone, that we have to figure it out. And we don't. Other people have overflow. Other people have access to resources and skills that we don't have. One of the easiest ways to get unstuck in life, to get out of our own head, our own world, our own problems, is to donate time and help someone else. If you have somebody in your life offering to help you, can you just let them? Let them come in whatever they have to offer, in whatever form it is. And I do understand, because so many of us have had these experiences where somebody offered to help us, and then we hear from somebody else the comments they were making and how they were judging the situation and the circumstances, and we have been hurt by those people that we thought were helping us. I understand that. I do, however, see really good people offering to help, who have good hearts, who have good intentions. And so many of us, we just don't want to let them in. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.